72 million GP cash. I've got an order in for another $46 million worth of skill chompers. How the fuck I made that much money in literally a day, I have no idea. It's like 150 mil. What am I even going to spend it on? Well, I guess I already know. More pinatas. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and yes, you heard that right. 150 million GP in less than 24 hours. That is thanks to a number of reasons, one of them being the new archaeology skill. But first things first, let's finish this darn ascension crossbow. Hey, there it is. The Sextus Ascension Signet. Boom lacka lacka, just like that. As easy as 1, 2, 3, and that's all 6 Ascension Signets, motherfuckers. Alrighty, there it is, guys. There is the 5th Signet. I meant the 6th Signet. Got Signet 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. It literally took 3 keys, so I'm just going to go ahead now and sell the loot, and then I'm going to buy a dragon crossbow. Alrighty, so I have the offhand dragon crossbow there. It doesn't really matter if you get an offhand or a main hand. So I'm going to go ahead now and bring all 6 signets as well as 100 ascension shards. And pretty much you just take this down to the ascension dungeon. Create crossbow. Anyway, yes, create. Yes. Work complete. Awesome. And there it is, 111 mil. So when I started this series, it was only worth 104 mil, so it's great to see that our profit margins have increased. Alrighty, so I'm going to go ahead now and sell it. I'm just going to put it in at market price. I'm thinking it's going to sell instantly and over that price. No, it does not. So I'm going to leave it sit there, and we'll see how it goes in the next hour or two. So to pretty much cut to the bullshit, I've come to World 2 to try and flog off the Ascension crossbow to some unsuspecting dimwit that has no idea what's happening with the market, because basically I cannot even sell it for 100 mil. I did also put it in momentarily for 90 mil and it did not sell, so I'm thinking I'm going to make an offhand crossbow instead. So basically it eventually sold for 94.1 mil, thank goodness for that, because I was worried I was only going to get 60 mil. And you're probably wondering why it's all crashing, because here's my hypothesis. Archaeology is out, people want to max it as quick as they can, so there's a whole lot of hype around it. Prices are inflated, they need cash. The easiest thing to liquidate, one of the easiest things worth a lot of money, is weapons. Hence the price of weapons are plummeting. And now for the super exciting part, archaeology, the new skill. There was a shitload of money to be made on this on the first day, and I'm proud to say I made a decent portion of that. Anyway, there's still a little bit of money to be made, not as much as it was originally because the hype has died down. If you guys are keen to see the hourly rate on archaeology on the first day, I'll link that video on the top right hand corner for you now. Alrighty, so I basically have done some archaeology now to make a little bit of money on the side. So I'm going to go ahead now and sell all of my loot. So I've been here probably 2 to 3 hours, maybe a bit more than that. I didn't really keep count. I've sort of just been leveling up and going from there. So that's what I had in my bank. Ran out of silent porters. Majority of it is over in the material storage container. As you guys can see, 220, 245, and 297. So I'm going to withdraw all of that. I'm going to teleport to Prifddinas. Actually, remind me, I've got to get rid of the cash out of my coin pouch. So I'll do that first before I sell anything, because I want to see how much I made. I'm just curious to see 2 to 3 hours worth of work. That's a pretty solid grind. Alright, so I'll pop that in the bank. Alright, and we'll go ahead now and sell it. It was selling insanely overvalued last night, like 30 plus K. Yeah, 30 plus K. Alright, as you guys can see, I've actually got 112 plushies buying. That was from the Ascension crossbow as well, and I also managed to buy a bond off that. Alrighty, so here we go. 300k. We'll see if that should all sell instantly. Yeah, there we go. So I'm going to go ahead now and sell all of this, and then I'll have a look at the price of each one. Alrighty, to start with the leather scraps, we've got 4 mil there. They sold for 15k each. Wow, they were selling 18k earlier. Alrighty, next is white marble, 132k. That's pretty dismal, isn't it? 10k, yeah. Prices start to fall now as there's more and more people doing it. 386k, 87.5 with 21k each. 21.8, not too shabby. Star of Saradomin, 10k. White oak, 11k. Alrighty, it's 1.1 mil. They sold for 5k each. Is that it? Jeez, they were 15k earlier. Wow. Prices are tanking. Look, 25k last night. Wow. It's incredible. Hey, this is how I made so much money last night. I just did a bit of archaeology, sold it with the hype. Alrighty, and 297 cobalt blue. Right, at least they're all selling instantly still. 5 mil. So it was 10 mil for about 2 to 3 hours worth of work. So that's not too shabby. What's that? It's only about 3 mil. 5 to 3 mil. 3 to 5 mil an hour, I should say. So I'm quite happy with that. 24 mil. 24 point, almost 4 mil there. So not too bad. So I'm going to use that money to go ahead and put another order in for plushies. So I'm going to take these 8 out here along with the 88 mil. Can I just say this is from the Ascension crossbow and all my archaeology, the 112 mil, plus the 8 plushies. I have been buying a few more as well that I haven't actually recorded. So I'm up to 57 plus the 8, which brings me to a total of 65. I now have 1 bond as well, because that's actually how I pay for my membership. I don't spend any real cash. Alrighty, Pinata plushie at 850k. Who wants to do the math? See if I can do it in my head quickly. Alrighty, so our cash stack is 112,793,944 coins. If I round that up, say it's going to be 12.8 divided by 850. I'm looking at about 132.6.7-ish plushies. So I'll just go 132 plushies. Alright, too easy, so I'm going to confirm that offer. There you go, that is how I just dropped 112 mil on more useless shit, as promised in the first video. But stick around, obviously, because I've got 132 more on offer. I want to see actually if there's even 1,000 plushies in the game. They're a very rare drop from the event, but I'm sure there is. But anyway, we'll see how high we can push this price, guys. Alrighty everyone, so I am back with some great news actually. So to see where the market was at, so I put an order in for 1 mil, and look at that, it bought 1 mil. So I've come to the GE to see if I can get some at 850k, because I still don't think there's going to be enough demand for me to offload all of my plushies, and besides I want to make more than just a couple 100k on a plushie, because I got 67 of them. I've got to build a bit more hype around them first. It's artificial demand, because it's just me, and I'll spin around, dump them. Who knows, maybe then all the rich players will be like, oh, I want a pinata plushie. It might become a thing like a Halloween or a party hat, but I highly doubt it. But still, I'm aiming for about 10 to 20 mil per plushie. Alrighty, so what I have decided I'm going to do for a little bit is I'm going to go try and see if I can PK some bots in some really deserted worlds to get cursed energy. So without further ado, I will see you guys in the wildy. Awesome, so here is a classic example of a bot. Yeah, definitely a bot. I'm going to count how many bags he does before he runs to the bank, so that's 1. That way I can maximize how much loot I get. I'll let them do their 2 or 3 bags, kill them. Alrighty, so we are basically getting PK'd here at the moment. So I am on the way. I am running away. Literally going to just see if I can get out of the wildy. Awesome, so I'm going to bank while I'm already halfway home. Alrighty, so that same guy keeps coming back to PK me. So I've changed worlds a couple times and I'm still getting smacked by him. So he must be world hopping. So pretty much I've bought a yak with an overloaded prayer potion. And I'm just going to pray with, well, deflect from mage and try and eat my way out of it and kill him. Wow, rip, I didn't know you couldn't actually use a Beast of Burden in the wilderness. Has this always been the case? Oh well, so I guess I'm just risking more now if I die, because I can't use any of the food. Alrighty, so I got almost PK'd by a different person. I was like, you know what, whatever. I'm not going to do this. Whew, the adrenaline is running through my body right now, because I had about just over 2k worth of cursed energy. So that's a third of what my bank was worth in regards to cursed energy. So I'm going to go along now to World 2 and try and sell this for whatever price is going. Alrighty, so I was able to get about 900 GP per cursed energy, so that was like a nice approximately 5.9 mil boost. As promised in the beginning of this video, here is me putting my order in for $46 million worth of skill chimp chompers. My pinata plushies weren't buying, so I decided I would try and make some more money overnight, while sellers finally come to the realization that they're going to have to let go of their pinata plushies soon enough. So that is going to wrap up tonight's video, guys. If you did enjoy, don't forget to smash the subscribe button, hit that like button and that notification bell as well. But until next time, have a good one.